We are Group 7, and my name is Chin Taishan, and my fellow mate is Easy, Ibi, and Jenwei. So I will start the introduction. Next slide. So this study is to investigate the factors, macro factors that affect the market capitalization in Singapore. So to begin, what is market capitalization? It is referred as the total value of all the publicly listed company on the Singapore Exchange. So why it's important is because it's an essential metric to reflect the overall health of the stock market. So why it's important is because for market capitalization actually is a reflection for investor confidence. Just like a higher market capitals may show that investors are confident in the financial stability and also growing potential of the companies, so may attract more investment. Second is also market capital also is important economic indicators. That shows that reflect that is the aggregate value of the listed companies, which is such as the parameters for the overall performance of the economic conditions, like change in the economic conditions such as growth, recession, and also inflation. And third is policy implication. This market cap also important for policies maker, like it's help them to assess the effectiveness of their economic policies, and also to help them to make a judgment for their policies to the accordingly. So based on our study, we are referring these three theories. First is initial market hypothesis. This theory is suggests that in an efficient market, the stock price will fully reflect for the all available information in the market, such as economic news, inflation, external exchange rate, and also foreign investment. So will reflect in the real time. So as Singapore is a well-developed financial hub with a high level of market maturation and also transparency, the information flow is quickly. And the investors are well informed, including the institutional investor and also global fund, so they may receive the information in real time and do the adjustment, may affect the market cap. And the second theory is Keynesian economic theories. This theory is emphasized that the role of the aggregate demand in driving economic growth. Like the context of the stock market, one of the key component is consumer spending. So like when the people are employed and earning income, they may spending, and this will help to boost the corporate revenue. And high corporate profit often lead to higher stock price and also increasing in the stock capitalization. And conversely, in the opposite, when the unemployment is high, they may reduce the consumer spending, which will affect the corporate revenue, thereby reducing the market capitalization. And the third theory is Mundell firming models. This theory is most focused on external factors like relationship between exchange rate, interest rate, and capital flows in an open economy. So like Singapore is an open economy, highly influenced by global trade and also foreign investment. Like for example, how their government customize their fiscal policy to control the SGD, the Singapore dollars location, and also interest rate. And this decision may directly impact their market capitalization. So moving on to next slide. This is our research question. So our research is aimed to answer this following question, include unemployment rate, exchange rate, foreign direct investment, and also impact of the inflation. And lastly is deposit interest rate influence in the stock market utilization. So moving on to the next slide, I will pass to Iping.
Next, I will talk about the model specification. The dependent variable is market capitalization, and the beta 1 and to beta 5 is independent and the error term. And next, I will talk about the variable expectation and interpretation. The first is unemployment rate is negative relationship because high employment rate will indicate weak economic condition, will reduce the investor confidence. This will have negative effect on the market capitalization. The second is exchange rate is uncertain, so increase in exchange rate will weak in the local currency, will make it positive for the market. And the third is FDI, foreign direct investment. So if higher FDI will show the high investor confidence, it will positive effect on the market capitalization. And the next is inflation rate is negative relationship because high inflation rate will reduce the purchasing power, will negatively affect the market value. And the last is interest rate. Interest rate also negative relationship. Higher real interest rate will increase borrowing cost and discourage the investment. This will negative effect on the market capitalization. And next, I will talk about correlation matrix. As you can see, the three red color is multi-correlation. See, and the unemployment rate and interest rate negative 0.5 is moderate, and exchange rate and FDI, foreign direct investment, is negative 0.68, and FDI for interest rate is 0.669. And the correlation matrix, the foreign exchange and the market cap is the highest one, the strongly positive 0.92, and the exchange rate and interest rate is strong negative. And next, I'll pass it to January.
So now I'll talk about our data sources. We get actually all of our data from this World Bank, and this is a time series data set because it tracks the economic indicators of Singapore in over 30 years. And we also have 30 observations from 1991 to 2000. So here is a short variables and description. We are taking the market capitalization of Singapore and also the unemployment rate. We are taking total labor, include male and female. And exchange rate, we are comparing to the US dollar, the Sing dollar. And then it's for FDI, we are using the net inflow into Singapore, and also inflation rate, we are using consumer price index annually. And also deposit interest rate paid by the financial institution. So the next one, we have a short descriptive statistics of the variables here. So we can see the mean, also known as average of market cap, is 3. Yeah, the number there. Yeah, so it's actually all quite stable, except for the market cap and also FDI, which is the standard deviation is very large. So means it's not as stable. Unemployment rate, exchange rate, and inflation, and also the interest rate is actually also quite stable, relatively low compared with the mean. So the next one, I will talk about the key model results. So this is the key model results here. Actually, all of our results are significant. But this one is the t-test is slightly higher, the p-value for t-test, and their results R-squared and delta R-squared is also quite high. But this one, we are actually choosing this one for our best model here. Yeah, because highest, sorry, I'll just let you see. Actually, the highest R-squared and also the least standard error is this model, so we are choosing this one. Yeah, and it's also significant for all the variables. So we actually interpret it with the real life also. So there's a short interpretation there, meaning so just now we talked about all the variables here. We actually omitted inflation. Inflation and the unemployment rate. Yeah, so we are only taking the other four. Yeah, so our best model, we have a market cap with exchange rate, FDI, and also interest rate. Yeah. So that's the short interpretation there. Increase in exchange rate, meaning the Sing dollar will be weak, right? So the expect decrease on market cap is aligned with the real interpretation, and also increase in FDI will increase in market capitalization also. This is based on our result, and also interest rate, because the bank interest rate is higher, so the market cap will earn lower, with the companies will earn lower, yeah. So it affects the market capitalization. So that's all from.
Yeah, so now we want to talk about the potential issue for the regression. So we can see the first is the omitted variable. So here after we research, so we find that one variable we might overlook is the geopolitical rate. So after we add in one more variable in our best model, so these two pictures is showing the result. But you can see for the adjusted R-square is lower than the before our best model. So for the p-value for t-test also is not significant. So it's showing the typical rate is not significant, and these are not essential variable for our best model. So we're considering to move in. So they are not omitted variables issued at here. So now second we look at the serial correlation issue. So for our best model, Dewey-Wilson test is about 1.829. So for the upper critical, for the value is 1.65. So these are over, these above the DU. So we can conclude that they are not reject the null hypothesis, and the residue are independent of each other. So it means the p-value for t-test and f-test is valid, and the module are also the reliability. So this also conclude there is no significant serious correlation issue. So we move to the next normality issue potential. Here it's not because you can see the histogram here is a dependence, whereas normally distribution, and for the point generally line up along with the line. So therefore they are also the normally distributed. So we can confirm that this model is we admit the normality assumption. So for the next is a heteroscedasticity issue. So for here you can see the 4 second pole here, which residue against critical value and other against the other variable. So you can see this curve is showing not any pattern. So we can make it as a variable constant. But you can see that here the residue against the interest rate. So he is showing a picture like the Fulton. So he's showing there are the issue on this when increase in the interest rate. So he made standard residue fluctuation rates decreasing. So he is showing the sense or this issue. So after the adjustment by using the Lokhari-Riemann transformation by solving this on the interest rate, so we're using this to reduce the data fluctuation and make point uniform distributed. So after we use transformation for interest rate to the log interest rate, so the scalar plot it become like this. So they are not showing any pattern already. So and for this is a new model for our after adjustment. So you can see the result here. This table are showing the adjusted R-square and R-square. So for this is better for our before best model, and you can see the p-value of f-test and t-test also significant, which lower than 0.05. And for the Dewey-Wilson test is 1.935, so it's also above the DU. So it's not serious correlation issue. And you can see the point here is also along up with our line. So they also normally distributed. So for the residue against the critical value, so it also not show any pattern. So they also available for residue constant. So we may conclude that after the adjustment, so we can make it the model are fits the data well, and the model are also meet our key assumption required to the regression model. So I will pass conclusion.
And in conclusion, the significant relationship with market capitalization is FDI, the stronger positive, and the second is exchange rate and interest rate. But the interest rate after the adjustment, the interest rates have covered to the locked interest rate. And the no significant is market cap. In market cap is unemployment rate and inflation rate. And the last is stronger effect on the market cap is FDI, show the stronger positive influence in market cap. Thank you.
So thank you, Miss. This all.
Thank you. Okay, well done. What is market capitalization?
This is market capitalization reserve for Singapore, all the index, all the
All the
company
listed company
in the
listed
Singapore.
the Singapore Exchange.
Oh, you do
Top 30.
Oh, top 30 companies
Yes.
that's listed.
Yes.
Mm.
So you total up the stock, is it?
Yeah, this is data from the direct data from the work data. Yeah.
And the data is for the 30 years, is it? Or 30 quarters?
30 years.
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
Same company performing well for 30 years. Or
It
is
varies lah. So it takes exchange lah. We take the top the data
Mhm.
is account for top 30 only.
Oh.
So it constantly change different companies also. So it just who takes up the most market cap in the Singapore exchange.
So it's the total, huh? For
Yes.
company stocks. Okay, because I see there's a high correlation, very high, 0.9,
Yeah.
Yeah.
between market cap and foreign direct investment. So it's like 81% of my market cap is depending on foreign direct investment. Okay, and of course, I can also see. Did you try running like a exchange rate and interest rate alone without
Yeah.
any model without FDI?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
But this is.
You still get that as the best.
你看一下那个
Report. We have submitted.
Have you submitted the line of the report before
Oh,
on the submission? Yeah, they got the data. We open now.
And 要什么来着？
oh.
Yeah, Miss Hui is our.
Still, huh? Because because I don't see your multicollinearity
Multi-collinearity.
effect. Your FDI is X2, is it? FDI is X3.
FDI is extreme.
See, X3 alone is representing 85%.
Yeah.
Okay, so meaning your X3, your model is X2
X2, X3, X5.
and X5.
Yeah.
So X3 and X5, not much, 88%. If X3 alone with X5, right? Because now your best model is 2, 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Exchange rate, inflation, foreign direct investment and interest rate.
Yeah.
So your interest rate and FDI, I don't care. How about X2 and X5?
X2 and X5, 0.8.
0.8. If you add on with X5, that's 0.5. Okay. Right, okay. Can I see your descriptive analysis? Go back to the PowerPoint slide. your average for market capitalization, your original data is in millions, eh?
Yeah, no, a lot of data, but like 10, how do I say?
Million,
yeah, million.
Why didn't you put it in million or billion?
But we copy this like, and then we scale the data also not correct. So we put at the last,
Original value.
yeah. But you can
But
see,
yeah, because you don't put the comma, so it's so difficult for you to feed, to read the number,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
When you run, you use original or do you convert the data?
Original, also original.
Also original. Because when you want to interpret the coefficient, then it's become a bit difficult, right? For your best model.
Coefficient. Yeah.
Your best model,
Yeah, I understand the interpretation.
becomes
yeah.
difficult. No, your output,
Sorry.
ANOVA, yes.
Yeah.
That part.
Yes, yes.
Exchange rate for him is, why is it 4.3? So when you converted lah, isn't it?
No,
Wait, how do I read the coefficient for foreign direct investment 4.343? Is it in billion? The coefficient. The
Got
the
E1.
term- no E1. Foreign direct investment. Can you see the standardized P is 4.343, right?
Yeah.
Why this one is 4.3 but others is so
Big value.
Yeah.
But we also don't know, but we still has using the
Original.
original one.
Yeah, because
And then I run it, this will become.
maybe we need to standardize the data into the
Oh, I
same.
need to see look at the data, object data. Okay. Anyway, can I also see the residual analysis? Okay, your error.
Which one?
Oh, okay, this one. There's no serial correlation, huh? Very.
What most you?
Yeah, there's no serial correlation, right?
Yeah.
Even though just now
Yeah.
we see the multicollinearity, there's.
Agree. But this is a result user.
Okay, and then, but I like the idea that next when you do your analysis, you use for one of your variable, you use log, is it?
Log, yeah. The
And
transformation.
yeah, the transformation, and then your result is better.
Yeah, result is better.
Log or ln?
What log?
Yeah, up there you place ln.
Yeah,
In your equation, you put ln.
but Ln is
Log base e, is it? Or like log base 10?
Huh?
You use log base e or log base 10?
Log spec is
E.
not 10.
So you have to put ln.
L.
N, correct.
Yeah,
You're
correct.
written correct by your model, you put log. So when you choose, do you choose properly or not? Can you see that now?
Which, but this I refer to you teach before.
Yes, when you choose in your SPSS, do you use ln or log?
I use for the first start the left side you put ln and then intercept and this become the result. But sorry, it's a log intercept at the left side.
Log base e lah, you choose.
Yeah, but at the left side I choose ln in the calculation transformation ln intercept. Oh, you are LE is the answer. I was telling you.
So only the concern is, I see the FPI is very highly related, 0.97. And, okay. But basically you understand how does how do you choose the right model based on your p-value for f-test, t-test, and adjusted. And you also address, maybe we could address the multicollinearity a bit more, because there's a multicollinearity issue that we could
Yeah.
just address on